Well, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. I apologize for the swelling. I had some dental work done this morning, but we'll just blast right through that because I wanted to make sure I got a video for you today. A couple things. Please hit like, and if you have not already done so, please subscribe to our channel. It helps us out a lot. I would appreciate it. Also, throat cancer has left me with a voice that can be difficult to understand, so please feel free to use your closed caption feature on your device, and that maybe will help you follow along a little bit better. So today I'd like to ask you, are you a modern Renaissance man? Okay, so what does that mean? So a modern Renaissance man is a man who strives for deep knowledge and proficiency across diverse and often unrelated fields, such as technology, art, science, physical fitness. Okay, a modern Renaissance man has interdisciplinary knowledge, and he can bridge gaps between fields, combining, for example, technical fields with artistic skills and pursuits. A modern Renaissance man has both physical and mental health. Emphasis on both physical and mental health, physical fitness and mental resilience. Okay, so your mind is in a place where you're in control, don't get upset very often, and you can control your emotions. That's, and again, you're in control, you don't get upset, you don't fly off the handle. Take things in stride, right? Physical fitness, disease aside, dental work aside, what do you do to make yourself physically fit? And you need to, right? So you need to have a workout routine and an exercise routine, lift some weights, whatever it is, go to the gym, but you need to make that effort to be a modern Renaissance man. Okay, what else? Continuous learning. As you know, this is something that I think is so very important. But it's a lifelong commitment to expanding your horizons, often self-taught in new areas. Oh my goodness, so easy. I'm old enough to remember when it wasn't so easy. You have to actually walk to a library. Oh my goodness. Use that card system, try to find books that you're interested in. So much easier today. We're so lucky today. You have the internet, you have Google, you have AI, you have YouTube. So really no excuse. Pick a topic, you can find information on it just by turning on your device and moving your thumb. It's there. From anywhere in the world. Any knowledge, how deep or how surface level you want, the knowledge is there. So easy to find. You just have to make the effort. So continuous learning is something I really recommend. Emotional intelligence, emotional awareness, and ability to foster genuine connections. Okay, so I don't think a person has to have a lot of friends, but I think a person has to have some friends. I think you should have a few people in your life, in your inner circle, that you can trust, that you can call at 3 a.m. and ask for help, and they'll help. So for you to have a more fulfilled life, I think that's the kind of connection you want, and you should strive for. It's a two-way street, yeah? So if I expect them to do something for me at 3 a.m., they should be able to expect me to do something for them at 3 a.m. That's how you make that connection. Very important. Again, it has to be a lot of friends, and probably shouldn't be, but you should have some friends, some true friends in your inner circle. That makes your life so much better. All right. So, a modern Renaissance man is purpose-driven in his leadership. So you use your divine skill set, use your diverse skill set, divine perhaps, to create impact. So you do that if you're acting as an entrepreneur or a leader or a creator. So that is that's that purpose-driven leadership. Purpose-driven. So you have a goal, set your sight on that goal, you do the work that is required to be successful, and that's how you're purpose-driven. And those people around you, if you're a business owner, for example, those people that work for you will be better for it. They'll be maybe not always happy to work for you, but they'll be fulfilled. That's what you would like. So remember, we have our 5 characteristics of a Renaissance man, whether modern or traditional. A Renaissance man is well-groomed, well-spoken, well-mannered, well-dressed, and has a well-rounded education. All right, so those are the things you need to be a Renaissance man, and those are some of the benefits of being a modern Renaissance man. I hope that for you, I wish that for you, that's why I do this. 20% of my audience is female. I'm so happy to see that. And I believe probably it's because they have a man in their lives that they would like to take on some of these qualities. And so they will share these views, perhaps share these videos, which is also good for the channel, to and help these men along. I find, particularly among younger men, these are things that we're talking about now that a lot of you older men know. A lot of younger men do not know for whatever reason. So that's why we keep plugging away. Yeah? That's why we keep plugging away. Okay, if you'd like to support the channel, for me to relax, I read and write. That's just what I do. I read and write to relax. So I have a couple books currently on the market. One is called The Eyes of the Wizard King. It's a science fantasy novel, sword and sorcery, if you will. Again, I find reading this kind of material relaxing, helps me get rid of the stress from the day, and I can relax. Same when I write this material. The second book in that series is The Eyes of the Wizard King, A Balance in All Things. This is also, they're both available on Amazon. This is also available on Audible. The first book will be available on Audible at some point. I've got to find the time to do that. The third book in this series has been written, and it's being edited right now as we speak, and that process is almost done, so that'll be going out to a publisher pretty soon. I hope you should be able to obtain that book by the holidays, by the end of the year, which should be good to go. I'll let you know. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this insight helps you with your life. I hope so. Again, thank you so much for watching, and God bless.